The following is a presentation of the Arab Community Center for Economic and Social Services. The sky is filled with gray smoke billowing from the smokestacks of nearby factories. Tractor trailers rumble by, releasing toxic diesel fumes. The steel plant and truck traffic loom just beyond Salina Elementary and middle schools, where children play and learn. According to the federal government, Southwest Dearborn has some of the dirtiest air in all of the United States. It's unsettling news for parents like Gurbat Ibrahim, who has lived in the United States for a short time. She recently learned her son Zain has developed asthma. She noticed dark circles under his eyes and lack of energy.
Ever since she found out from the doctor that he's got asthma, it has deeply affected her because this is something that will never go away, and she doesn't want her son to stay on medications his whole life.
It's a concern Dr. Catherine Savoy hears all too often. As the Environmental Program Director at Access, she tracks the air quality in Southwest Dearborn, where many Arab Americans live.
We know that we have levels of pollution that already are impacting health. That are causing damage to the health of people who live around here. And so it's very important to be aware that this problem exists so that you're more careful about what you do with your child.
Among this alarming level of air pollution are two dangerous chemicals called particulate matter and ozone. The air is filled with very fine matter that comes from power plants, cars, and trucks. It can lead to illness such as asthma, heart attacks, cancer, and even death.
Because the particles are very, very fine, they get very deep into our lungs and cause damage. And for children who have asthma, this is a problem because it will exacerbate and cause asthma attacks. And South Dearborn has the highest levels of particulate matter pollution in the entire state of Michigan.
Ozone is produced when pollutants react with sunlight on hot, sunny summer days, causing coughing and lung tissue damage. You can protect yourself and your family from the effects of air pollution by staying indoors during days when pollution levels are high. That usually occurs on hot summer days. Many pollutants will be lower levels indoors. If you have to go outside, limit outside activity to the early morning hours or wait until sunset. Don't exercise or exert yourself outdoors on ozone action days. The faster you breathe, the more pollution you take into your lungs. Some common signs and symptoms of asthma include shortness of breath, wheezing, persistent or nighttime coughing, regular respiratory infections and colds, trouble sleeping, and dark circles under the eyes. Given the high levels of pollution in Southwest Dearborn, it becomes critical for families to make the air inside their home as clean as possible, especially if someone has asthma.
Because our homes are closed, that pollution will then stay there. And then the things that we use in our home, whether it's the paint on the walls, the chemicals in our carpeting, the cleansers that we use, pesticides that people use, all of these are things that get into the air. And if you have your doors closed, then those chemicals kind of accumulate.
One easy way is to make the home free of smoke, whether it's cigarette smoke or from hookah. If someone does smoke, it is best to do it outdoors. It is also important to cut down on the use of toxic cleaning products. Instead of using industrial products, there are many organic or natural cleaning products, such as vinegar, lemon juice, and baking soda. The Arab Community Center for Economic and Social Services is working closely with state agencies and local industries to continually improve the air quality and ways to reduce levels of pollution.
There are a lot of things about the environment that are a challenge for the community's health. In many ways, the community is very healthy because it's a very strong community. It's a community that has a lot of positive assets, and it's a community that people want to live in South Dearborn. That's why it's a very strong community, and that makes it in many aspects a very healthy community.
If you are concerned about asthma, talk to your child's physician about the best plan of action and make sure your child is aware of what he or she should do if an asthma attack occurs when mom and dad aren't around. The next best thing you can do is get involved in efforts to help clean up pollution in Southwest Dearborn.
للأسف الشديد فإن نوعية الهواء في منطقتي جنوب غرب ديترويت وديربورن هو الأكثر تلوثاً في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية بأكملها. ويعود السبب المباشر لذلك إلى التلوث الناجم عن المصانع وعربات الحمل الثقيلة المحيطة بالمنطقة. نتيجة لذلك، فإن بعض الناس بما فيهم الكثير من الأطفال سيصابون بمرض الربو. والربو هو داء مزمن يؤدي إلى صعوبات في التنفس. بعض أعراض مرض الربو تشمل السعال والصفير وضيق الصدر وتكون الحلقات السود في محيط العينين. قد يصاب المرء بنوبة ربو في أيام الصيف الحارة، ففي هذه الأيام ينصح المصابون بالربو بعدم ممارسة الرياضة والبقاء في الأماكن المغلقة حتى يتفادوا حدوث أي نوبة ربو. لحسن الحظ يمكن السيطرة على هذا المرض إذا تمت معالجته عند الطبيب المختص. لذا ففي حال وجود أي من هذه الأعراض يفضل استشارة الطبيب في أقرب وقت ممكن.
This has been a presentation of Access. For more information on this topic, contact Access Healthy Kids Project at 313-216-2202.